Hey you, it's Reese, and we are back with another prophetic word. This is a kingdom spouse word. I have not done one of these in a while. This is a song that I've been waking up to, and I'm like, okay, God, do you want me to release a word on this song? Because he still wakes me up with different songs, and I'm like, okay, I get it, God. But he hasn't had me to release those words. So I did a confirmation that I am to release this word, and it is a song, and I'm going to go over, I'm going to read the lyrics and go over the message that he revealed to me. And the lyrics, okay, again, this is a kingdom spouse word for you and your kingdom spouse. Take this back to the Father. Make sure it's a word for you. If you are in waiting for your kingdom spouse, even if you guys are separated or if you don't, this one, you would have to know your kingdom spouse for this to be for you. If you don't know who your kingdom spouse is, if you've never spent time with them or anything, actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. This is even if you don't know them, and it should make sense to you still too. Okay, so I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna break this mama down. Okay, this is "Only Girl in the World" by Rihanna. The lyrics. Now, mind you, I listen to Christian music probably 97.99% of the time, and if I do listen to secular music, it might be some old school R&B or some oldies. So then I definitely don't listen to Rihanna because of who she follows. But so this didn't just they got stuck in your head. No, I haven't heard the song and I don't know how long, and I don't listen to Rihanna either. So anyway, la 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 la. No, I'm just playing it. I'm not breaking that part down. I'm just playing. That's not how I sound either. Anyway, I want you to love me like I'm a hot ride. Y'all know how these men be loving they cars. They be loving them cars, whether old school cars, new school cars, muscle cars, fast cars, sports car, whatever it is. These dudes be loving their cores. So you're saying like, I want you to love me like I'm a hot ride. Be thinking of me doing what you like. So they're thinking of you even when they're out with the boys, out doing whatever they're doing that they're enjoying doing, but they're still thinking of you. Like, you never really leave their mind. They're just, they're still thinking of you. So boy, forget about the world, because it's gonna be me and you tonight. So scratch out tonight and put life. So basically, you are saying, even if you probably haven't said it to your kingdom spouse, God knows. And God knows, because he has led us to this confidence that we have, that you're going to have to start dropping that stuff. Even if you haven't come to a full place of where you are set apart from the world, I need to see that fruit. And if I don't see that fruit, ain't nothing to do. Unless you go to my Father and he starts transforming you and stuff, there's nothing I can do with you, because you haven't forgot about the world. You need to come out of the world. So that's what it means. So boy, forget about the world. Come out of the world, because it's gonna be me and you for life. I want to make you beg for it. Then I'm gonna make you swallow your pride. So as far as the song, the lyrics saying, I want to make you beg for it, it's not that we want them to beg for anything, or maybe just a little bit we might, especially if they, treated us some type of way before the separation or whatever. But it's really not. What do you want, little ugly girl?
Can you hurry up?
Yes.
Now, what video are you on?
My last one.
No.
That's Sarai. You want to say hi?
No.
Okay,
I look
then,
ugly.
then beat it. It's not that we want to make them beg for it, but because of all the healing and the transformation that God has done in us, beg, but not beg. Not beg by a world's standard, but you're going to have to come different than you've been coming. You're going to have to come correct. You're going to have to go through my Father to get to me, and you're going to have to do some things that I'm not used to seeing you do. No one has seen or heard, but that should be easy for them because God has already been working on them. Or maybe not easy for them, but God has already been working on them, or he will be working on them. No, God has already been working. It's been taking some time because, a lot of these kingdom spouses have a lot of pride. So again, it's not that we want to make them beg for it, but essentially they are going to have to do the work because of the healing and the transformation God has done in us. We won't accept anything less. Then I'm going to make you swallow your pride. We're not making them swallow their pride because they want the relationship and because they want that relationship back or that closeness back, or because they do want to be with you. God has showed them that you are their kingdom spouse for life. That is making them swallow their pride. So you're not necessarily making them swallow their pride. Only God can do that. Only God can transform anybody. So it's not you, but God is using you to get them to swallow their pride. I want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. This is it. And this is what we will accept, no less. I want you to make me feel like I'm the only one in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. There should be no doubt in my mind that you'll be stepping out. No doubt in my mind that, anyone could come in and take. No doubt at all. I'm the only one. And honestly, the only one because God has ordained these unions. And I'm not saying God hasn't blessed in the other marriages, his other unions, but these kingdom marriages are God. They're match made from God. God ordained these relationships, these marriages, these unions himself. For very specific reasons, very specific purposes, you will be doing work through your marriage for the kingdom and his glory, obviously. Okay, like I'm the only one who knows your heart. That's true. And that's because God has ordained these relationships. You and your kingdom spouse, you are the only ones that know each other the way you know each other. So when it says, like, I'm the only one who knows your heart, because you are the only one that knows their heart. But they're also the only one that knows your heart. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart, only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. Not command and, in a domineering way.
I have a Pop-Tart.
Or spirit. Are you serious? You already ate. These kids are greedy. What are you talking about? You don't think they heard you ask for a Pop-Tart?
Can I have a Pop-Tart?
Oh my God.
I'm watching Jay's. You've been down here for 2 hours.
Not 2 hours. She puts 10 on the 2 for real. Go ahead. Don't ask for this again. And God's going to get you for using that right now, knowing I'm doing his work. They be playing me sometimes, but it's okay. I'm going to just call our Father on them. Not command like a domineering way, because some of us in the past may have those domineering spirits where it's kind of like, boss lady or alpha male. Not that way, because God has done his work on us, and we know we can't come like that in this reconciled relationship or this new relationship anyway, because God has already done the work in us. But basically, command is command the love from you, the heart from you. So in that way, like I'm the only one that's in command. I'm in command of your heart, other than God, of course, but I'm in command of your heart, not of you, but your heart. because I'm the only one who understands. And again, because these are God-ordained marriages, kingdom marriages, that these marriages will be performing mighty work for the glory of God. They understand you like no one else, and you understand them like no one else. How to make you feel like a man. Now that part, they're the only one that understands how to make you feel like a man. God has been doing his work. He's been healing. He's been transforming. So whatever issues that you may have had, or if you don't know your kingdom spouse, whatever issues you still may have had before you met them, you now know, because of the work of God, you now know how to treat that woman or that man, or you now know how to treat a woman or a man, which will be your kingdom spouse. Because those of you that have been waiting for God to bring them or bring them back, you shouldn't have been talking to nobody else anyway. And if you were, then God surely told you to drop the counterfeit and stay to yourself until he brings your partner. Okay. And again, I want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the only one who knows your heart, only one. Want you to okay, so this part, God created sex. Let's not be babies here. Let's not be all, oh my God, you're a Christian and you're it's in the Bible. Like, dude, get over yourself. God created this stuff. If you're married, so you guys will be married when this stuff takes place. So yeah, if don't leave no nonsense on my page, because do yourself a favor and just go ahead and get off. Want you to take it like a thief in the night. Some of y'all might like it rough. Hold me like a pillow, make me feel right. Some of y'all just, need that gentle touch. You like, don't do nothing rough with me. I am just, fragile, and, just need you to gently caress me. And then some of y'all might like both. Like, hey, take it like a thief in the night, but also, hold me like a pillow and make me love and caress me, all that other stuff. Baby, I'll tell you my secrets that I'm keeping. You can come inside, and when you enter, you ain't leaving. Be my prisoner for the night. Not the night, scratch night and put life. Be my prisoner for life. You're mine for life. So what that is saying, baby, I'll tell you all my secrets. So you guys will have a lot of pillow talk. There'll be a lot of pillow talk, and a lot of that pillow talk may be after you guys commit the act, that you do the do, and you guys have a lot to catch up on anyway. That should not fizzle out if it starts to bring it back once you get further in your relationship. But at the the beginning of it, it's like you guys have missed each other, or you guys don't know each other. You know each other, but you still have some kinks to work out. You still have some things to reveal to each other. You still have some things to share, to explore about each other. So there will be a lot of pillow talk. So that's what it means by, baby, I'll tell you all my secrets that I'm thinking. You can come inside. Like, I'm gonna let you in, and they will let you in as well. You guys are going to tell each other secrets. Let me see. And then it does the chorus again, which I've already explained. All right, take me for a ride. Oh, baby, take me high, high. So, make this situation fit your position, whether you're a male or female. I know, and this is from another prophetic word, that some of the women are taking the forefront in these marriages and these relationships, because we are further in our walk with Christ. We are more mature spiritually with our walk with Christ. So it's basically, they are still driving. They are still head, the male. But they'll be taking us for a ride, because God is continuing to elevate the women. And God is continuing to elevate the women high. Until, not saying that once this happens that the women's just forgotten about. No, you guys will rule, and you're supposed to walk the high mountains together if God has called you to the high mountains to walk. But the male will be taking you for a ride, because God is elevating you high until, let me make you rise, rise. Oh, make it last all night, night. Life, life. Scratch the night, life, life. So God is elevating us, but as he's elevating us, he's continuing to work on your kingdom spouse. And then once he is finished working on him, well, we'll never be finished being worked on, but once God has deemed him worthy and deemed him ready, then he will rise with you. And you don't lower yourself because God is rising him. You guys stay there. But of course, he is still the head. He is still the driver. But because of how God has positioned this relationship, you guys will complement each other. He will let you blossom and grow the way God needs you to, and you will also respect him and allow him to do whatever God is calling him to. And then the things that you do together, it's like a puzzle. It fits. But yes, for some of you, they will be the lead still, but they are taking you for a ride. They're right there with you, walking with you as you go high, as God takes you high, and then they will rise. Okay. And then it says the chorus again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. Sorry this is so long. I hope I broke that down to where you can fully understand what the Father is saying when it comes to these kingdom marriages. Yeah, but your kingdom spouse now knows that they cannot get to you unless by God. The only way to get to you is through God, and then God will do what he needs to do. You stay out of it. Continue to let the Holy Spirit lead you and doing whatever you're doing or saying, and until God says, if God's not telling you to move on anything, then don't move, and continue to do the other things that God has called you to do, until he brings your attention to that relationship and says, okay, now. But remember, follow your spirit. Make sure it is a time that God is ordaining, and not something that Satan's trying to push to where Satan's trying to push because he knows it's not ready. And if it's not ready, not saying it's going to fall apart, but make sure you get the go-ahead, the green light from your Father. All right, take this word back to our Father. Make sure it's a word for you. And until next time, remember, God loved you then. No matter what you did back then, God loves you now. No matter what you're doing right now, and he'll love you in the future. No matter what you may do in the future, God loves you, and he calls you righteous. So stay righteous. In a month. Bye.